Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Kitty City on the campus of River Falls High School for tonight's Big Rivers Conference matchup between the Eau Claire Memorial Old Abe and your River Falls Wildcats. We have an all-star cast to bring you tonight's game. Everybody's favorite New England Patriots fan, Mr. Todd Andrews on scoreboard and entertainment. Todd, welcome to the broadcast.
Go Drake May, MVP, MVP.
Right there. Jenna Peters is our stat guru and analyst tonight. She's kind of a combination between Jay Billis and Dean Blandino. And on camera, a man that needs no introduction, the artist, Rob Derry. Well, the broadcast A-team showed up for tonight's Old Abe and Wildcat Fiesta. The Wildcats have a tough task tonight. Memorial comes into tonight 12-3 overall and 7-0 in conference play. They've won their last 5 games, to get this, Jenna, by an average of 44 points each game. Now, they have played New Richmond and North and La Crosse Central, but they've won by an average of 44 points in each game. Let's take a look now right here. Let me find it.
I'm trying to think. Did we see these guys in December? Is that when or early January?
Yeah, they played.
That does not surprise me after watching them play the first time. They have a lot of weapons, and they play ferocious defense.
Yeah, let's take a look now at the missing link, Lincoln Tremaine's keys to the game. So first and foremost, the top player, Lincoln Tremaine's top player for the Old Abe tonight, number 3, sophomore Nora Kling. She's averaging 19.8 points a game. That leads the team, and she also leads the team in rebounds at 8.3 apiece. Jenna, I think the Wildcats have a slight edge on the rebounding board tonight, but Nora Kling's going to be tough to stop. I don't know if Haley Quinn's going to get that job, but I think she will. And then the next other 2 players that Lincoln said that the Wildcats need to watch tonight, senior Rhea Shaw, number 2. She averages 10.8 points a game, 4.7 rebounds, and leads the team with 2.7 assists per game. And out of nowhere, sophomore Ava Hoy-Tompkins ripping the nets for the Old Abe. She's averaging close to 12 points a game. And we talked to her mom and dad, Amy and Mike, tonight, and found out they're relatives of Brian and Katie Hoy-Tompkins.
Oh, fun.
On the other
connection.
side. Yeah, so Ava Hoy-Tompkins doing good things. 2 sophomores ruling the roost for the Old Abe, Ava Hoy-Tompkins and Nora Kling. But one of the things, Jenna, where the Wildcats have a definite advantage, and they do most nights, is down low. The Admiral, Abigail Trico, playing admirably for sure. She's 4th in the state in rebounds. We have her
impressive.
14.2 rebounds a game.
That is impressive.
The Admiral is mopping up the glass here in her senior year.
As we've talked about many times, her combination of athleticism and strength, and just, she kind of plays fearlessly down low in terms of ball's going up, she's going for it, and she is fun to watch. That's a pretty impressive stat, 4th in the state.
Well, before we start tonight's festivities, we're going to talk about the Wildcat 150. Todd, that's your department tonight. So your wife, Holly, is one of the sales ladies. We improved it because now we have a Venmo code up there.
Yep.
So what that, for everybody that does not know, February 7th at Johnny's Bar and Grill in downtown River Falls, or not Bar and Grill, just Johnny's Bar, the Wildcat 150 will take place. I think there's, as of earlier this afternoon, there's 35 tickets still for sale. They sell them for $100 a piece. Once 150 of them are sold, they're done. There's your first prize, second prize, third prize. All the proceeds go to all 22 sports for Wildcat Athletics. Todd, tell me how hard Holly's working lately.
Holly's been busting about her and Cheryl. You guys hear me okay? Am I loud enough? How's that? That's better, isn't it? There we go. Way better. Yeah, Holly's been out there running down the main street trying to sell tickets. So is Cheryl Swans. At the risk of throwing out my own wife's number, she's actually volunteered up that if you don't want a Venmo and you want to deliver some cash, you can text Holly at 651-353-0091. Again, that's 651-353-0091. Holly will be happy to take your cash, and even if you don't buy a ticket, come on down to Johnny's on February 7th. We've been doing it every year. It's always a great time, and it's a great way to support local sports, and they've done a great job giving money back to all the different sports. It isn't just like a one sport. It isn't just this isn't a town that just donates just football. Everybody gets it, including track and cross country. It's a really good cause.
Well, the Wildcats are 9-7 on the season and 3-4 in BRC play. We'll get some right there. You're looking at Kitty City right there. Rob Derry on camera. The Admiral. Well, you know, the Wildcats are, Jenna, they're 9-7. They're 3-4 in BRC play. One of the things that they've done, they did it against Duluth Marshall, and they also did it against Menominee. They've had two. They have really good first halves. They're right in the game with some pretty good teams, and then they just, I don't know if it's a you know, they just get tired in the second half, or you know, the other teams kind of figure them out. But the second halves of if Wildcats, they obviously got to keep it close in the first half.
Yep.
But kind of your thoughts on that, Jenna?
Yeah, I mean, I think the Wildcats, we have shown in first half of play that we can play with a lot of teams. We bring our own athleticism and speed, and as I've referred to it before on the broadcast, some pesky defense. You know, it's just a matter of putting two full halves together. You're right. We've been here before where, you know, a team will go on kind of that third quarter run that kind of puts the game really tough or out of reach for us. And so really first and foremost, putting together a really strong first half, but then at halftime regrouping and saying, all right, we got to go do this again.
Yeah, last couple of games I've been a part of, the third quarter has not gone well. We got to change our halftime speech.
Yeah. Wildcats definitely.
Todd, they might get you down there. Let's go, fire them up.
I'll go down there, tell some black ice jokes or something down there.
Hey, one of the things that we're going to get the PA guy Jake is about to fire up the national anthem, and we'll get to the starting lineups in just a minute. But one of the things the Wildcats have to do tonight, Jenna, is I think get Haley Quinn more involved and run her off some screens and get her some more shots. She's tough to stop on that little 15-foot jumper.
No
We're going to listen to the national anthem, and we'll get back to you with starting player introductions in just a few moments. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was the national anthem performed by the River Falls High School Band. We've got cheerleaders in the house. We got some Cats Den guys, and we are getting ready for tonight's starting lineup introductions. First for the Old Abe, senior number 2, a 5'8 guard, Rhea Shaw. At the other guard spot, a 5'10 sophomore, number 3, Nora Kling. A senior, number 10 at guard, a 5'10, number 21, Cora Graham. And number 24, a 5'7 sophomore guard, Ava Hoytomt. And last but certainly not least for the Old Abe, a senior, another 5'8 guard, number 30, Lydia Palmier. Jenna, the Wildcats are once again going to have a height advantage down low.
Yes, they are. I think the Abes will have their hands full with trying to keep Trikel and Quinn off the boards, but they are also very quick and physical, so it'll be an interesting matchup tonight.
We're taking a look at the Wildcat hype video up on the scoreboard.
That's pretty well done.
Do they still come out to the Bulls Alan Parsons Project theme song, Jenna?
Oh, you're going to have to listen to find out. I mean, usually they play that during the starting lineup announcements, correct? But I've been dialed into the broadcast. I haven't paid attention to that, so we're going to have to listen and find out tonight. I mean, nothing wrong with that, Bulls. I mean,
ladies
seriously.
and gentlemen, if you're just joining us, we got Todd Andrews on Color Entertainment and Scoreboard. Jenna Peters on Stats, the Stat Guru. There's your Alan Parsons Project Chicago Bulls theme song, adapted by Ian Stick and the Wildcats. Starting at guard, a 6'1 senior. She's headed to Augustana University, the London Fog, Haley Quinn. At the point guard spot, a 5'7 sophomore. They call her Little Chili, Eva Engelbert. And at the other guard spot, the Pirate Queen, a 5'6 sophomore, Aubrey O'Malley. And also at the other guard spot, a 5'7 sophomore, the Razor, Rylan Stick. And in the middle for the Wildcats, she's been a beast on the boards, a 6'1 senior, number 12, the Admiral, Abigail Treichel. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there are your Wildcats. We're getting ready for Big Rivers Conference basketball here on the River Falls Sports Broadcasting YouTube network. Thanks for joining us. Rob Derry, Jenna Peters, Todd Andrews, and I'm your play-by-play man, Greg Peters, and we're ready for action. There's the tip. And Nora Kling, a 5'10 guard. She's headed to UW Green Bay. She wins the tip, and the Old Abe have the ball. Kling guarded by Quinn. We expected that.
Good job by Quinn there, cutting off that baseline.
The Old Abe are coached by Brandon Fanning. Old Abe 12-3 overall on the season and 7-0, a perfect 7-0 in conference play. There's Lydia Palmier with a little left-handed jumper in the lane. Old Abe up 2-zip. And Jenna, I told, we didn't talk about it too much in pregame, but a definite key to the game, if the Wildcats can handle the Old Abe pressure, it's going to be a lot closer game than people think. And if they cannot, it won't be. And so far right now, the Old Abe are bringing that pressure. It's a full court 5-on-5 press. Wildcats turn it over.
That was a tough turnover right there.
Palmier to throw it in for the Old Abe. Rhea Shaw guarded by Engelbert. She kicks it out to a wide open Cora Graham. Graham off the mark. Nice tough rebound by Rhea Shaw. Up and under, no good, and rebounded by the Admiral Abigail Treichel. Jenna's doing stats tonight. We're gonna have some in-game stats for you tonight. Big time here. This is the A-team tonight, Rob Derry. Thumbs up from the cameraman extraordinaire, the artist, Rob Derry.
We got the A-team and Todd Andrews here.
That's right. Well, Todd, you feel anytime you feel the need to chime in, whether it's somebody in the stands,
it looks like
a coach.
Well, I'm glad to see everybody's in the stands. See all the parents are in there. I don't think it's always been every parent in the stands.
We got a good cast. We got a good cast in tonight.
We do.
Rhea Shaw went. I'm not sure what happened to her.
It looked like she kind of got bumped in the mouth there when she went for that steal. Looks like she just might need a little care there on the sideline.
Quinn with the ball. She's guarded by Ava McCarthy. Little Chili, Eva Engelbert guarded by Palmier. She heads in with the right hand, kicks it up. And that's a questionable call right there on the referee. They're going to call Treichel for a push in the back. That's Treichel's first and team first.
You're not keeping track of fouls, are you?
No, nope, just time and points. We'll kind of talk about the fouls as they happen, and timeouts, same thing. Kling weaving her way. She's going to be fouled, I think, on Rylan Stick.
Yeah.
A little bit of theatrics there, landing on the ground, I think.
Yeah.
Little LeBron right there.
That was the first on Stick and the second team foul. Rylan Stick leads the Wildcats in fouls with 56 personal on the year, Jenna. Plays tough defense.
Yeah, she does. She plays aggressive.
Ryland Sticks picked it up big time here in the last few games. She's shooting the ball quite a bit better.
Yeah, fun to see. That's always fun to see.
Yeah, Stick is second on the team in steals with 28, and she actually leads the team in assists at almost 3 a game.
Wow, that's impressive.
Just a sophomore. O'Malley with the ball, guarded by Hoytomt. Wildcats break the pressure with ease on that possession. Wildcats set up in there.
Nice
Quinn,
crossover.
nice little jumper from about 17, no good, and rebounded by McCarthy. Here come the Old Abe. Wildcats in a man-to-man defense.
Oh, good
The
deep by
three
Trico.
leading scorers for the Old Abe, Nora Kling leads them with 20 points a game. Sophomore Ava Hoytomt, 12 a game. And senior Rhea Shaw, who's on the bench right now with I think a fat lip. She's averaging 11 per game and leads the team in assists at 3 per contest. Rebounded by Quinn. That shot missed by Hoytomt.
Great job by the Cats there. Just, you could see the Old Abes are really looking to get in the lane and drive, and they did a really nice job of keeping them in front of them.
Well, if you take a half court game, just the half court game between the Wildcats and the Old Abe, the Wildcats match up very well, very well. It's all going to come down to the pressure, the full court pressure, and if Wildcats can get past that, they're going to be just fine tonight.
A rare miss from Haley Quinn.
Yeah, she's shooting 79% from the line on the season. Now in the game for Memorial, number 10, Addie Larson, and I think, let me see the number there. Number 12, Evelyn Bass. Bass had a great game for the Old Abe over in Eau Claire about a month ago. Yeah, it was maybe a few weeks ago, I guess. Bass drives left, stops and pops from about 10 feet, and Evelyn Bass gets it to go. Bass, just a freshman. She looks like a freshman, but
I don't even know if she's that old.
But she's a heck of a player. There's no doubt about that.
Oh,
nice pass in the lane. They're going to get Trikel, I think, with a travel, but no. Referee Cole Tappy calls a foul, and Trikel will go to the line for 2 shots.
I thought the same thing as you. That looked like a travel.
Yeah, you kind of get the 2 steps if you don't lose your pivot foot, but it looked to me like she kind of shuffled her pivot foot there.
Mm-hmm.
Now back in the game for Memorial, in the game now, Katie Toutant. She's a 5'10 sophomore. I think Coach Brandon Fanning trying to get a little more height in the lineup to negate Trikel and Quinn. 5-4 your score, Memorial in the lead. Wildcats have, minus the first possession, handled the pressure pretty good so far for. And I think the more misses Memorial has on the offensive end.
Good defense. That's going to be the travel, yes.
The more misses, there's a turnover for Memorial. The more misses, so right now they're still up in the. And I'd almost get everybody out of there and maybe just have 2 players bringing it up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't tell if they're looking to jump.
And I think Engelbert can do a good job against Palmier.
Yeah, I do.
And she did there. All the way to the rack. Good defense, but another great rebound by Abigail Trikel. Trikel got away with another travel there, too. Coach Stick will take it. Ryland Stick. She tries to throw it to Engelbert and picked off by Palmier. Kling all the way to the rack. Left hand up and good. Memorial up 7-4. And there's another steal by Nora Kling. And she weaves her way into the basket up and good. And that's why Nora Kling is one of the best in the business in Wisconsin high school basketball. 4 points within a span of about 4 seconds there for the sophomore headed to UW Green Bay. And we're going to take this timeout to say thank you to the fine folks down at First National Bank of River Falls. back. Great commercial from First National Bank of River Falls. Just a little too long for the timeout.
Great commercial, but considering there's some ex-basketball players working at the bank, I thought I'd see a little bit better ball handling.
Oh, nice look
Trickle
inside.
inside, up, no good, and rebounded by Addie Larson. Addie Larson, a 6-foot senior. Yeah, Brandon Fanning definitely has a little bit bigger lineup than they're used to playing with tonight right now. Nice pass inside from Toutant, but too tough to handle for Larson. It'll be Wildcat basketball.
Engelbert got a pretty rough screen put on her. They could have called a foul on it. That I don't think the girl just stood in place. She really nailed her.
Well, at halftime, stick around. We got Wildcat trivia. As always, we have a good question tonight, but we're also going to talk with Pierce County Journal reporter Andrew Harrington and ask him a few questions about some of the high school sports scene around the area. There's a three from Engelbert, no good, and long rebound secured by Toutant. Here come the old Abe. Well, I would be remiss if I didn't say thanks to the artist Rob Derry, our cameraman, for
so fun to have him back.
Buying me a sandwich tonight
Rob.
before the game. We had a little pre-production meeting. Rebound by Quinn. Thank you, Rob. His better half, the D squad, Renee Derry, is home watching some basketball tonight as we speak.
Nice
Quinn up,
drive.
nice move on the baseline by the London Fog, Haley Quinn. Wildcats needed that one in a big way. Down 3, 9-6, Memorial in the lead. There's a nice stutter step. Good gracious. Nora Kling is quick as a cat. Stick goes for the block on number 5, Ava McCarthy. She's going to get called for the hack.
That's going to be her second. Something to keep an eye on here.
Yeah, it's the team third and the second personal on Stick. And Ava McCarthy will go to the line for 2 shots. 12:20 left in the first half. Wildcats down 3, 9-6, and freshman Ava McCarthy at the line for Memorial. Boy, Brandon Fanning not only has a great team, they're 7-0 in conference play, but a young team as well, Jenna.
Yeah, they do. There's been some impressive freshmen and sophomores in this group.
Memorial is going to be one to watch in the BRC for quite a few years to come. McCarthy gets a second one to go. Katie Toutant back in the out. Now she's back out. Lydia Palmier back in for Memorial. Still in the full court press man-to-man. And there's going to be that pass is picked off by Ava McCarthy. Memorial sets up shop.
God, the ball's been slippery for just River Falls today, hasn't it?
Wildcats playing some solid D in the half court.
Yeah, they are.
They got Kylie Schaefer in the ball game for the Wildcats. So there's a three from Ava Hoytomt, and the 5'7" sophomore tickles the twine and puts the old Abe up by 8. 14-6 is your score with 11:47 left in the first half. Engelbert guarded by Bast. Stick guarded by Hoytomt. Inside to Schaefer. Schaefer tries to get it to Quinn. That pass is stolen by Palmier. And Bast comes up the left side, tries to go baseline. Nora Kling has taken a break on the bench, and she is back at the docket, ready to come back in. That was a short rest for her. Nice move in the lane by freshman Ava McCarthy. The 5'8" guard gets it to go. And Coach Dick calls a timeout. And we're going to take a quick timeout and say thank you to Sarah Jenkins Realty and Property Realty Executives.
Tony Jenkins, class of 2005. Joe Jenkins, class of 02. Once a Wildcat, always a Wildcat.
Liam Doherty, class of 21. My favorite memory as a Wildcat is playing in the state tournament.
Zach Johnson, class of 21. My favorite memory as a Wildcat is hitting the game-winning three-point shot in the sectional title game.
I'm Sarah Jenkins, your River Falls realtor. And just like these Wildcat superstars lighting up the court, I'm all about winning for our families, our community, and the River Falls Sports Broadcasting Channel.
Well, Jenna, Todd, what do you think? What's Coach Stick telling the girls right now?
I think just settle down. It looks like they're trying to set some screens to get themselves open against that press. Once they've gotten it in, they've done a really decent job handling the pressure, because then they're just dropping back into a little man press. It's just they've made it difficult to get in, and that's where we're turning it over a little bit.
Yep.
So just settle down. I mean, like Todd said earlier, there's a little bit of slippery hands, too. Not terrible passes, just kind of going through hands, a couple of those, too.
I think they're doing the old receiver move. You turn your head before the ball's there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Wildcats, if they get in a half-court game, that was a good play drawn up there to stick the ball, and she goes all the way to the rack, up, no good, and rebounded by Larson. Old Apes throw that one away. It'll be Wildcat ball. Yeah, when you get the Wildcats in a half-court game, boy, they can play with anybody with Engelbert shooting threes and Haley Quinn with her little 15, 16-foot jump shots and Trickle down low.
Yeah, look.
There's another one.
Slippery ball again. Oh, maybe the Eau Claire is doing a little boxing technique where you sneak some Vaseline on it when they have it, and right after they score. A little Sonny Liston move right there.
Sonny Liston.
Who's a big-time heavyweight boxer from the Boston area?
Rocky Marciano, right before me. Only
Rocky
undefeated
Marciano.
Heavyweight champ. And then the middleweight was Marvelous Marvin Hagler.
They're going to get a moving screen on Addie Larson. Cole Tappy calls that one. It'll be Wildcat ball back in the game for Memorial number 21, Cora Graham. And back in for the Wildcats, the Pirate Queen, Aubrey O'Malley. Boy, the Wildcats, Memorial just making them work for just even throwing the ball inbounds. High pressure D from Brandon Fanning's squad. There's a screen by Trickle, and Quinn tries to find her, but picked off by the Old Abe. 16-6 your score, 10:07 left in the first half.
We talked earlier about it coming out soft in the third quarter. If they keep pressuring them like this, they're going to be exhausted.
Palmier all the way in, left hand up, no good, rebounded by Schaefer. Palmier had a good look at it. That middle got wide open, and Palmier took advantage of it.
Oh, there you go.
Schaefer for three from the left
Yeah!
side. The left lane bangs that one down, and that was a big shot for the Wildcats.
Well,
16-9. Go ahead, Jenna.
Courtesy of a wonderful screen set by Trickle there.
When we saw her adjust, too, initially she was looking to pass and realized how wide open she was.
The Admiral got that aircraft carrier out there and just set a big screen on it. Palmier tries to save it. She does. Great pickup by Evelyn Bast. O'Malley all over Hoytomt. There's a sweet three off the fingertips from Evelyn Bast. Bast has 5. She leads in the scoring department along with Nora Kling. Boy, Evelyn Bast is that girl can shoot the ball.
Yeah, she can. She plays very fearlessly for a freshman.
Just a fret, yeah. Quinn from the left side. No good, rebounded by Cora Graham. Wildcats immediately steal the ball. And stolen right back by Ava Hoytomt. Hoytomt over to Palmier. Palmier, the left-handed three, no good. Tough rebound inside by Graham, up, no good. And the Admiral, Abigail Trickle, snares that one off the glass.
Probably what, 3 or 4 for her right now for boards?
Yeah, she's got 4, according unofficially. 5.
There's 5. That put back by the Trickle, no good, but she's fouled. And Abigail Trickle will go to the line for 2 shots. That foul was on, I think, number 21, Cora Graham. Or, excuse me, that was on 12, Evelyn Bass. That's her first and team 5th. Trickle at the line. She gets the first one to go. It's almost a wholesale change for Brandon Fanning. Rhea Shaw now back in after she was, I think, elbowed or got an arm to the mouth. Trickle misses the second one, and Coach Stick was talking to his squad. Pretty easy rebound for Memorial all the way to the rack. Easy layup for Ava McCarthy, the freshman. 21-10 your score. Memorial up by 11. 7:50 left in the first half. Wildcats spread it out wide, playing a 4-out. Kind of changed up the offense a little bit.
Yeah, they have.
They've had usually use the weave offense there. Engelbert for 3, in
Oh,
and
that's
out,
just in and out.
and rebounded by McCarthy. Toutant guarded by Schaefer. Treichel on Bass. That was a quick shot. Probably not the best shot for Memorial, and Brandon Fanning, I think, is going to take Bass out, sending Nora Kling back in. They're going to get a 5-second call. Great defense by number 5, Ava McCarthy, on Aubrey O'Malley. And Nora Kling will come in for Evelyn Bast. Coach Brandon Fanning didn't talk to Evelyn at all, but I think he thought that shot was a little too quick and not the right shot the team needed. Up 11 with 6:57 left in the game. There's a three-pointer from Ava McCarthy. Nothing but the bottom of the net for the freshman. McCarthy has 9 to lead all scorers. She is having a heck of a game. Gets a steal there. Make that 11.
The old A's are just doing suffocating defense right now.
Ava McCarthy having a game tonight. The freshman with 11 points in the first half. Nice move to the basket by the London Fog, hanging in the air what seemed like forever.
She sliced through that defense.
Laid it up with a left hand. Quinn has 5, and the Wildcats are down 26-12. Rhea Shaw guarded by Engelbert. Todd, you've probably Seen Rhea Shaw on the track. She went to state last year.
Oh, Eau Claire's always has some good runners, both in cross country and in track. They're always a tough team, girls and boys.
Speaking of good runners, your son Quinn is he's ripping it up at. Are they doing just indoor right now?
Right now it's indoors. He's got a couple of his first indoor meets under his belt, and
he's down in Iowa running on the college circuit.
Yep, we just saw him last Friday down in Ames.
That's
really nice
awesome.
Campus. Yep.
What do they have him running?
That day he did the 800, so that was his specialty in high school. But he's also been trying out the 1,000 and the 600, which are really weird races that are only for indoor.
It makes me tired just thinking about it.
I know. There's some real studs out there, too. Just when you think your kid's really good, you see these kids from Nebraska or Iowa State that are just seem inhuman.
Oh, big block.
Swing to the basket, blocked by the Admiral Abigail Treichel. That was a beast move right there by the Admiral. I would like to see Rob Derry and Mike Cayley run a 40 and see who wins.
I know where I put my money.
Mike Cayley probably has the stride and the length, but I bet Rob gets out of the box.
I think Derry has the commitment. That's what I think. I think he's got the hunger.
Rumor has it that the UW Milwaukee volleyball team just had some testing and stuff, and they ran some races, and the fastest player she's good. Cole Tappy said that's okay.
Yeah, I like that Greg told the ref. The ref listened.
The fastest player on the UW Milwaukee women's volleyball team is none other than Olivia Derry. And Rylan Stick missed that one. I think that pass was from Kylie Schaefer. Just hit off of Stick's digits, went out of bounds, and Memorial will take over with 4:59 remaining in the first half. 26-12. Wildcats have played pretty good defense this first half.
They have not given a lot of open lanes to the old Abes to get inside.
Most of their points have come off, I would say at least a lion's share of them have come off of steals and layups in the press.
Absolutely. Yeah. I think if it wasn't so many turnovers, it would be a closer game.
Yeah, Wildcats playing solid half-court defense. Shaw for 3 from the top of the key. That one gets rattling in, finds its way in, and Memorial up 29-12.
Yeah, it's hard. Eau Claire's they're a good shooting team. If you leave them wide open like that, they're going to make it a lot more often than not. That was a good screen to set up that open shot, though.
Nice pass.
Oh, gosh, great look.
From Schaefer to Treichel. Treichel couldn't get it to go all the way to the rack, and I think Ava McCarthy's going to be fouled, I think, on the floor. That foul was on Kylie Schaefer, her first and team 5th. And River Falls takes a timeout, full timeout. Well, we'll
doing the commercial, or
we'll do this right here. As soon as the game's over, momentarily, we'll talk with not one, not two, but 3 Wildcat players tonight. We'll talk with Haley Quinn, Eva Engelbert, and Abigail Treichel. They are our featured players of the game tonight, so stick around. As soon as the game's over, we'll talk to those 3 ladies and talk a little bit about the game, but also see kind of what's going on in the River Falls high school world.
That sounds exciting, Greg.
So how do you pick the feature players? Like every week you get a different one. What
we
goes through the selection process?
We try to mix it up. We try to mix it up. Let all the girls talk for sure. And we've already run through one, so we're hitting round 2 now.
Now we won't say names at all, but is there ones you go, thank goodness she's on the air, and the other ones you go, oh no, here we go.
They've all been
Don't
good.
say names. I wouldn't tell you to say names, but
no.
There's definitely there's one out of the 6 that you go, that's the one to talk to today.
They've all been good. They've all been good.
It's a good experience for them to getting used to talking in front of a camera, talking with adults. It's always a good thing.
Most teenagers are horrified by it.
I know, right?
Well, that's one of the reasons we do it. It gives them a little practice. They get some public speaking and answering questions, and so it's not only just for the fans and not necessarily for the broadcast, but it's a teaching tool for the girls, and that's one of the reasons we do it.
Well, if they build enough confidence, they could be an opening act at Johnny's on Thursday night's
right.
comedy show.
Hey, there we go.
Kling with the ball, guarded by Quinn. Wildcats go to a 1-2-2 zone. Try to stop some of that penetration. Hoytop kicks it out to Palmier. Palmier's 3 no good. Rebounded by the London Fog. Haley Quinn.
Engelbert wide open down there. It's too bad she didn't see it.
Ryland stick for 3 from the right side. Just short. Boy, I thought that one was going in.
Too.
Evelyn Bass back in the game for the Memorial. That 3 by Veronica Fessenmaker.
Nice turnover. Bring it all the way.
Stick with a steal. And coast to coast up and good. Big time play by the sophomore Ryland Stick. Wildcats kind of creeping around 29-14, 3:07 left in the first half. Evelyn Bass knocks that one down again. Bass with her second 3 of the first half.
With a hand in her face, man.
Bass has 8, and the Old Abe are up by Haley Quinn. She gets the hoop and the hack, and the London Fog will go to the line for 1 shot.
She was just getting pestered on defense.
Yep.
Got by that, and she said, all right, I'm taking matters into my own hands, and she drained it.
And you could hear the slap on the forearm, so it's pretty amazing that she got the shot off, too.
You could hear it from up here.
Yeah.
Yep. Great concentration on her part.
Treichel, Schaefer, Quinn, Stick, and Engelbert on the court for the Wildcats. The Coach Brandon Fanning sending in reinforcements about every 3 minutes. That's a rotation of about 10 or 11, and he just in and out. Hoytop for 3 from the left side, no good. Nice rebound by Ava McCarthy. Boy, that girl has had a game jam.
Yeah, she has.
Just a freshman.
She fought through some height to get that, too.
She did.
McCarthy had some springs in her legs on that one.
You know, the Old Abes may not be a very tall team, but, man, they sure do play taller.
They're very athletic.
Yep, very hard, high effort. Too.
Nora Kling, probably one of the more athletic girls, not only in the conference, but in the state of Wisconsin. She is a superstar on the volleyball court, basketball court, and the pitch in soccer. Rhea Shaw in the lane, blocked by Treichel. Engelbert, if she would have had her head up, she would have seen a wide open Kylie Schaefer. Engelbert wheeling and dealing, throws up a left-handed prayer, and rebounded by Shaw. 32-17, 2:02 left in the first half. Memorial on top. They have led from the get-go. They've been playing some suffocating defense on the press. Wildcats playing some very solid half-court defense themselves. There's a nice cut by Shaw. Big-time rebound inside by number 21, Cora Graham. Graham gets the offensive board and the putback. And the Old Abe have doubled up the Wildcats here, 34-17. Hoytop knocks that one out of bounds. Back in the game for Memorial, number 3, Nora Kling. Kling leads the Old Abe in points and rebounds, 20 points a game and about 8.5 rebounds a game.
She isn't having the same game, though, this time that she did last time. So a little less points. So 5 points so far, am I seeing that
Well,
right?
it's a 36-minute game.
True.
That shot blocked by Ava McCarthy. She is a stat-stuffing machine tonight. Boy, Jenna, Ava McCarthy, she's just a freshman, looks pretty unassuming in some low-cut purple tennis shoes. Doesn't look too physically imposing, but boy, she is.
She plays very
She is
aggressive,
playing
yeah.
a game tonight.
She's having a great game.
She's doing it on both ends of the court. Rhea Shaw at the line for, gets that one to go.
Oops.
Rhea Shaw averaging 11 points per game for Coach Brandon Fanning. She leads the team in assists with almost 3 per game. 1:14 left in the first half. 36-17 your score. Rylan Stick bringing it up against senior Lydia Palmier. Quinn all the way to the cup, no good, and rebounded by Shaw. Shaw out to Kling, over to Bast. She cranked up that 3 earlier and missed it, and Coach Brandon Fanning yanked her right out. She thought otherwise on that one, Jenna.
Hey, they have Fanning all the way up here, can't we?
Brandon Fanning's wife is an assistant coach for the UW Stout Blue Devil women's basketball team.
It's going to be a convenient feeder program, right?
Yeah. I think those two are, I don't know if they run it or just heavily involved in the Team Wisconsin AAU basketball. Kling with a little turnaround jumper. No good, rebounded by Stick. She pulls it back, finds Quinn. Quinn had the 3, passed it up and went all the way to the cup and blocked by Nora Kling out of bounds. It'll be Wildcat ball on the baseline. Well, you saw the athletic ability of the sophomore Nora Kling on that one.
In there, yep.
Stick to take it out of bounds on the baseline. Quinn guarded by Shaw. Schaefer guarded by Kling.
Get the shot up.
The Pirate Queen, Aubrey O'Malley, with a left hand. Nice shot, no good. And ladies and gentlemen, there is your halftime score. Eau Claire Memorial 36, River Falls 17. And you know what time it is, don't you, Todd?
It's trivia time, right?
Oh, yeah. Hold on a second here.
These are always so hard.
It is time for Wildcat Trivia, brought to you by the fashionable and friendly folks down at Streeter's Bar and Grill. All right, Legion of Loyal listeners, you know the drill by now. We've been doing halftime trivia since 2017, Todd. But if you've been in a coma or north of 8 and did not have internet or phone service recently, here's how it works. The first correct answer to post in the chat section or text your answer to 715-307-2360 will win a $10 gift card to Streeter's Bar and Grill. I had the manager's special, Todd, last Saturday night. It was fantastic. Here's your question. This former Wildcat girls basketball player graduated in 2023. She was nicknamed the Microwave because she would heat up very quickly on the basketball court, Todd. She graduated as the second all-time leading three-point shooter in program history. Name this player. Let me pull up my, I don't know where my phone's in my jacket. Hold on, I'm going to go get it.
Well, while Greg is getting that, I'm dying to find out what the manager special was at Streeters. You just made me hungry. We just talked about being hangry. I was hangry.
We did. You don't want to get us angry.
I was hangry last week of Menominee. You know, Greg's firing out dishes at Streeter.
We got an answer.
You got an answer?
Yep. I'm looking to see. I gotta enlarge it. feel like that might be Melissa Wilson with the answer.
Is that cheating? She knows this stuff, doesn't she?
Well, she's
I got an answer right here.
Yeah, I mean, I did too, but I
Who'd
don't
you
know
got?
who's first.
Who got it in
All right.
first?
All right, so we got Missy 642. Missy
I
642.
think that's Melissa.
We're gonna we'll give 2 correct answers because I couldn't see who was first. Coach Leah Fletcher and Missy 642. So Missy 642, text your answer to 71 or text your name to 715-307-2360, and I will let Fred Barr and Amber Westman know that you are a correct winner, and we'll also give it to Leah Fletcher. So we'll have 2 winners tonight. We have a lot of people texting in.
Olivia Pizzi texted me.
Yeah. Well, Olivia,
I love it.
thanks for watching the broadcast. We're going to get that answer up. Hold on right here, just 1 second. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, there is your correct answer. Olivia, the Microwave Pizzi, River Falls High School class of 2023. There is your correct answer.
It was Melissa Wilson. I can't zoom in on your profile picture fast enough.
All right, so we'll give it
Melissa.
to Melissa Wilson and Leah Fletcher. You both win a $10 gift card courtesy of Streeter's Bar and Grill and on Main Street in downtown River Falls. Our correct answer tonight, Olivia, the Microwave Pizzi. Well, right now we're going to get Andrew Harrington's going to come on the broadcast. Jenna, why don't you give Andrew, step right there, Andrew.
Hopefully you can hear him over the band.
Yeah.
The band is rocking.
Put that thing up right next to your, there you go.
Perfect.
Yeah. Can you hear me okay, Andrew?
Yep, I can hear you.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, with us on the broadcast right now is Pierce County journalist, sports reporter Andrew Harrington. Andrew, thanks for joining us tonight.
Thanks for having me. Thanks.
Hey, so you're covering the game tonight. What are your thoughts on the game so far?
Well, Memorial's a special team. It's not a secret why they're tearing through their schedule. They take care of the ball like no team I've ever seen. They don't settle for average shots, and they can afford to do that because they don't turn it over.
Yeah, there's, one of the things. So, how long have you been working for the Pierce County Journal? Has it been 2 years or 3 now?
About 2.5.
Yeah, about almost 3. What do you like best about working for the Pierce County Journal?
People say their job's a different thing every day, but this job is truly a different thing every day. You hear about stuff you never thought was going on, businesses you've never heard of before, sports games that are wild every day. It's just a pleasure.
I know you interview a lot of players after games, you interview the coaches. What coach has been kind of the most fun to interview over the last few years for you?
I love the soccer coaches, Conley and Koger. Both,
oh, yeah, those are good guys.
Both great guys. They love having me out to practices.
Yeah, Conley's he's a great guy.
He is.
And River Falls Soccer has had, they've had like some really good seasons.
Some great runs
went to
in the
state last
playoffs,
couple years for sure. What team? You talk about all they've had some really good teams around the area. What team has been kind of the most to cover in your tenure at the PCJ?
I think you'd have to say this UWRF team in the playoffs takes a game.
Yeah.
That's tough to beat a national championship.
Did the owner John did they fork over the bill to let you go out to Canton, or did you have to stay back?
No, I had to stay back.
Oh, that stinks.
But I got to cover that. Being home the whole stretch,
yeah.
I got to cover every week.
Yeah.
So.
And there's, one of the things about Coach Matt Walker and the Falcon football team, there's a ton of kids from around the area on that team.
Yeah. They're great. They always let me talk to anybody from the county I want, so I appreciate that.
Well, just to kind of let some folks know a little bit about yourself, so you are an Ellsworth native.
Yep.
And you went
2020 grad of Ellsworth, COVID year.
Oh, no. That must have been really fun.
You were a Panther.
It was something. I was a Panther.
Yeah, and then right after school, then you went to Iowa State. How did you like being I'm trying to remember what Iowa State. They're not the
Cyclones.
Cyclones. That's right. How'd you like being a Cyclone?
It was great. A lot of stressful years. I ran the paper down there for my senior year, so.
Okay.
But that was great. It was one of the greatest experiences of my life, so I don't regret it for a minute.
Well, probably some great sports too. Did you overlap with Brock Purdy?
Oh yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Special player.
Did you ever talk to that guy? Did you ever interview him? Oh yeah.
Yeah. He's one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet, man. He's down to earth like no other.
Yeah. Did you put that on your resume when you applied for a job?
Yeah.
Was Brock Purdy interview Was that what story was on your resume when you applied for the Pierce County Journal?
The basketball team went from 2-22 in one year to the Sweet 16 the next year.
I remember that.
And there was about 3 or 4 players that stuck around. So I talked to each of them about what that road was like.
What's the toughest part about being a reporter in the Western Wisconsin area? What's the toughest part of your job?
There's just so much going on every day. It's tough. You feel like you're so stretched thin just trying to get to everything. But
do you ever get calls that come in that why didn't you cover this? Why didn't you cover this?
I get plenty of that, but I do my best.
You take it in stride?
Right.
Oh yeah. So you've had in the past years. I mean, there's been. I mean, you just talk about from the River Falls area. You know, you had a couple guys, JP and Alex. You know, playing for the Dodgers and winning some World Series. You had a national championship with the football team. The women's hockey team at UW River Falls has won back-to-back national titles. So there's been some big-time stuff coming from this area. But what's been the one sporting moment in this area that you've covered that sticks out most to you?
Oh man, that's a tough question.
I mean, it is. That's a tough one.
I would say just a regular season matchup. But I was in Altoona. Ellsworth was facing Altoona last year, and
in basketball.
In basketball,
okay.
Boys
Girls,
basketball,
boys, all right.
Boys basketball, and Ellsworth was down and out, but they made a wild comeback, and then at the last second they heaved one down to about the volleyball line, and George rolled to the turnaround three and made it, and it was just unreal. Yeah,
big time game. Well, Andrew, we sincerely appreciate you coming on the broadcast. Check him out in the Pierce County Journal. He writes every week. The paper comes out on Wednesdays.
Yep.
And any special stories that you got coming up that are in this week's paper for people to check out?
It'll be a good week. You'll have to stay tuned.
Okay. Well, sounds good. Well, we appreciate you coming on. Appreciate it.
Hey, shout out my mom and dad, too.
Yeah.
I know they're watching.
What's their first names?
Sarah and Dan Harrington.
Sarah and Dan, thanks for tuning into the broadcast. We appreciate it.
And we appreciate the band finally turned off for you. So you could hear at the end.
I have one last question for you, Andrew. Have you ever met and talked with the big shooter, Bobby Burrow?
I have, yes.
From the longtime reporter from the Hudson Star Observer. He's that guy. He's a good guy.
Yeah, he's been really nice to me, so I appreciate that.
Heck yeah. He's a great one to emulate too. He's everywhere.
Oh yeah. Hey, well, Andrew, thanks a lot. We appreciate it, and you got to probably get back and get to work.
Right.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Andrew.
And ladies and gentlemen, that was Andrew Harrington. He is a sports reporter for the Pierce County Journal here in Western Wisconsin, and does a fine job. Has been doing a fine job for close to the last 3 years. We have Jenna back on the broadcast.
Hey, what's going on?
So let's go over a little halftime stats, Jenna. You take that one away.
Yeah, well, again, unofficial. I sometimes get caught watching the game, so I'm just going to put that disclaimer out there. But
you weren't hollering as much as you normally do.
Well, right, because I have to focus on something else.
It's tough to multitask, isn't it?
Unofficially, it looks like Eau Claire Memorial has the rebounding edge on the Cats, 16-10. They've done a really nice job of keeping Abigail Treichel off the boards, although I was mistaken. I believe she's at 4 rebounds here in the first half.
All right.
Quinn second with 3 on the team. As not surprising, as we've talked about a little bit in the first half, the difference is in the turnovers, but I would say I wish I would have kept that stat, the points off of turnovers.
Yeah.
Cats with 11 turnovers. Eau Claire Memorial's had their fair share. They had 7 turnovers in the first half. I think the big difference is they were getting some quick layups off the turnovers that River Falls had, and we didn't really score off their turnovers. They were kind of more unforced.
Our turnovers were on the down by their basket.
Yeah. One thing I was thinking about, though, as you watch this game, you can see Haley Quinn kind of trying to take advantage of some size as she's got a smaller girl on her guarding her, but I would love to see some sets where we post Haley Quinn up. She's got usually a girl who's quite a bit smaller than her guarding her. I'd love to see her get her back to the basket a little bit and take advantage of some size there.
Well, Sarah Dusick chimed in. She sent a text in and tried to get the correct answer. Sarah, it was not before Leah Fletcher, so you wouldn't have won anyways, but Sarah chimed in with Julia Pizzi. Which is the right last name, but the incorrect first name.
She might have had an autocorrect or something, too.
Yeah, could have. We'll give that to her. She knows. She knows Olivia Pizzi.
She knows the Pizzi.
Not only do you point out that she lost, you're now questioning her spelling.
Just publicly
double
shaming
hits
her.
for Sarah Dusick.
We love that you're tuned in, Sarah Dusick.
She's she's not only a big-time Wildcat fan and Mama Bear, she's also helped out immensely on some of the volleyball broadcasts. Right out of the gate, there's a tough rebound by number 21, Cora Graham. Cora Graham's had a few rebounds tonight. How many she had, Jenna?
She 4.
Yeah, she's. What do you got for a stat line for Ava McCarthy, the freshman?
I have her down for 4 rebounds as well.
And she's also got. She didn't even get the starting nod in the second half from Coach Brandon Fanning. She's leading all scorers and sitting on the bench.
Yeah,
that was a nice recovery there.
Yeah,
that was a great recovery.
Little Harlem Globetrotter action.
It was. Little Curly Archibald move right there.
The Pirate Queen guarded by Hoytomp. Inside to Trikel.
Nice
Trikel,
move.
Yeah, great move.
Oh, just.
Rhea Shaw comes up with a loose ball. Here come the Old Abe. 36-17 to no scoring so far in the first half. We're 1 minute into stanza number 2. Hoytomp shot no good and rebounded by the Admiral, Abigail Trikel. Well, fans, if you chime in and you we'll let this one be up to the fans. We got
there we go.
Good start.
Eva Engelbert all the way to the cup, up and good. Wildcats lead 2-zip here in the second stanza. 36-19 your score overall, 16-29 left in the first half. We'll chime in. We have got comedian Todd Andrews doing the color commentating and the scoreboard. If you want to hear a joke, chime in and let us know if you'd like to hear one or not.
Just putting Todd on the spot. Come up with some material quick.
I gave him a heads up. I told him to get one ready.
We'll pick a topic. I don't know. So we just freeform it. Just keep it clean.
You could do Packers or Vikings.
Packers, Vikings.
Well, you can
Any
do whatever
Viking
you want.
fan's gonna be losing their mind right now watching Sam Darnold in the Super Bowl.
The Viking fans lose their mind every year.
Yeah, we do.
I'm standing next to one, aren't
I? A year.
Rhea Shaw in the lane kicks it back out to Graham. Graham, I think they're going to call a. I think they're going to get a foul on Ryland Stick, and they do. That's her third and team first. And Cora Graham will go to the line for 2 shots. Graham with 2 points so far on the evening.
It was nice to walk in tonight. The temperature was like a heat wave out there. We're at like 5, I think, which is just
warmed up immensely.
So beaten down now. I think I'm going to golf if it hits 18.
Yeah. Graham gets the first one to go. It did feel good out there today.
No, I just, the thing I hate is all the people in December who complained about it was warm. It was in the 50s, 40s for like a day or two. I just wanted to slug them right in the crotch. Is that okay to say in the air? I don't even know.
No, that's
I should have said kick. I think slugging is really what puts it over the edge.
That's anatomically correct.
I like the good mime act with Mr. Derry there.
Engelbert trapped in the corner, stolen by Shaw. Into Graham, up and good. Nice ball movement there by the Old Abe. Shaw with another assist.
Bringing the trap.
Nice pass
good luck.
from Engelbert up to the Pirate Queen, Aubrey O'Malley. She misses it.
There
Great hustle by the Admiral, Abigail Trikel, for the offensive board and putback. Trikel with 6. Shaw back out to Palmier. Back to Shaw. Inside to Nora Kling. Little jump shot. Boy, that thing is pretty.
That's tough to stop right there.
Yeah. Nora Kling just.
Oh, no.
Boy, you can see the quickness and speed from Rhea Shaw.
Yeah, we've talked about it all game. They just do not give you a lot of space to get that ball in bounds. They do a really nice job.
I'm not 100% sure if Rhea Shaw was on a 400 relay team or if she was in the open 400, but I do remember watching her down on lacrosse last summer in June. Another steal, another layup for the Old Abe. Trikel steps on the line, had the Pirate Queen streaking down the middle. Another turnover for the Memorial Old Abe on the press. Freshman Evelyn Bast in to throw it in for Memorial.
Well, Eau Claire made a big adjustment to that press in the first half. They were just kind of banking on
they were manning it up.
Yeah.
Now they're
now that
trapping.
trap is really causing some fits for the Cats.
They're trapping the first pass in. Bast over to Graham down on the baseline. Shaw about 15 feet drives in, guarded by Trikel and O'Malley. Hoy tomped over to Bass, back to Shaw. Memorial in no hurry to throw this one, just passing it around. Hoy Tomp guarded by Quinn.
Wildcats playing some stingy half-court defense.
Shaw for three from the left side. Good-looking shot.
Gosh.
Shot, nothing but the bottom of the net. And another steal by Shaw into Bass. She wheels, deals, fires with the left hand. And Evelyn Bass with 10. And Coach Ian Stick calls a timeout, and we're going to take a timeout and say thank you to our big-time sponsor, First National Bank of River Falls. Once again, thank you to our main sponsor, First National Bank of River Falls. I have no idea why. Is your right ear out too?
My right ear is
My
out.
left is.
Yeah.
My left works.
Something's goofy with our audio system here. We'll figure it out.
Hey, but nothing's wrong with the audio here in the gym. Shout out to Jake on the music down there for a little Greatest Showman.
Yeah.
I love it.
Jake Wagner, one of the best public address announcers in the business, and there is no doubt about that one. Trap again. Shaw and Ava McCarthy all over Haley Quinn. That one goes out of bounds and will remain Wildcat basketball.
So Cats did a much better job of not letting that trap set up that time. Got the ball quickly back. Now I'd like to see a pass forward to the middle. Quickly, some cuts to the middle here to kind of reduce the trapping in the corners. Good save by Quinn.
Aubrey O'Malley is wide open down by the basket, but too many Old Abe just all over the ball like a pack of wild dogs on a three-legged cat, courtesy of Kevin Westhouse.
Yeah, that press they have is stifling.
Engelbert guarded by Shaw all the way to the cup, up and good. Little chilly, shake, rattling, and rolling all the way to the hoop. And Engelbert will go to the line for one shot. Back in the game for Memorial, number 10, Addie Larson, and number 3, Nora Kling. Eva Engelbert at the line for one shot.
Got it.
(49-24), 13-22 remaining here in the second half.
One thing I'm noticing.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. One thing I'm noticing on the Memorial side here is they've played against the zone. They're doing a nice job of reversing the ball. Cats are playing good defense, but you notice their guards on the top. They're not immediately putting the ball on the floor. I say that, and Barb Kling did that. But for the most part, if you watch them reverse the ball, they kind of look at their options. You know, there's sometimes a tendency with young players to put the ball on the floor, pick it up, and then you're stuck, right?
Yep.
You don't see a lot of that.
They play good fundamental basketball.
They do.
Yeah, they don't make a whole lot of mistakes, do they?
Ava Hoytomp to throw it in for Memorial on the baseline, guarded by O'Malley.
Oh, good hands by O'Malley. She got a hand on that one, but
they're going to get, I think, a foul on Quinn.
Cats have done a really nice job on Barb Kling, though. They've done a really nice job containing her, making her take some tough shots.
Kling has 11, but she's averaging 20.
Right. They haven't given her a lot of open lanes to the basket. She's made some really tough, like right here, a nice turnaround move.
Nice hustle, hard. Gets a rebound, but stolen there by Ryland Sticht. 49-24 your score, 12-29 left in the second half. Quinn all the way to the cup, guarded by Evelyn Bass. No good. Here comes Memorial. What a nice rebound and putback. Once again, number 5, a 5'8" freshman, Ava McCarthy. That girl is having a game, 13 points to lead all scorers.
Yeah, really nice little left-handed putback.
Engelbert all the way to the hole, guarded by Bass. No good. Long rebound by Hoytompt. Hoytompt kicks it out to McCarthy. McCarthy over to Bass. Initially tipped there by Engelbert. Kling splits the defense.
That was nice.
Lays it up with a little underhanded George Gervin shot.
I don't mean to. I fear I've put a jinx on the Wildcats, and I did not intend to do that. They're going to get a foul there.
They're going to call that foul on Nora Kling.
It's a first.
Yeah, Kling's first and team second. Now in the game for the Wildcats, number 22, Kylie Schaefer. Now in for Memorial, number 30, Lydia Palmier. I think number 14, Katie Toutant. And number 22, Veronica Fessenmayer.
Nice job there by Stick to not take it on the right side and end up in a corner there. She did a good job bringing it back to the middle, so avoid that trap.
Mr. Referee Tappy gets the foul called on number 2, Rhea Shaw. That's her third and team third.
I don't normally point out stuff like this, but that ref's in fantastic shape.
What's that?
That ref is in fantastic shape. He definitely does some keto.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of envious.
He's got a tight haircut, too.
He does. This is like ex-military.
Sticked inside to Quinn.
There
Nice
go.
move.
Oh,
Up,
shoot.
no good.
Great move by Quinn, just a goal.
Rhea Shaw battle on the boards for the old Abe. Palmier. That shot was by number 14, Katie Toutant, no good. And Memorial gets the offensive board. Lydia Palmier sets up shop and back to Ava McCarthy. Rhea Shaw in the lane, no good. Rebounded by Quinn. And they're going to call a double dribble on Haley Quinn. Quinn leads the Wildcats with 8 points, and leading scorer for Memorial, freshman Ava McCarthy with 13. Rhea Shaw will take a break.
Pretty impressive to have a freshman on a team like this being the leading scorer.
Well, they got Evelyn Bass. She's a freshman playing very well, and then a couple of super sophomores, Nora Kling and Ava Hoytompt. So young solid squad for Coach Brandon Fanning. There's Bass for 3. We just talked about her. That rattles off the rim.
Man,
good hustle by Trikel.
Yeah, fight for every rebound.
Yeah, Veronica Fessenmeyer battling with Trikel for that rebound.
Yeah, you don't see the Cats get many open 3 looks, do they? Even right there, it seemed like it was only like a half a second that maybe Stick could have had a shot at it.
Todd, you know what I got to do when I get home from the game tonight after that steal there by Evelyn Bass?
What's that?
What I have on the docket is calling my oldest daughter, who now lives in Atlanta. There's blocked again by Trikel out of bounds. That's her 3rd block of the game.
That was a Dikembe Mutombo move right there.
Yeah, it was.
I get to do some taxes with my oldest daughter.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah,
that will be fun.
Good for her. She can finally see how much she's getting screwed over in taxes for the first time in her life. She's had the gravy train this whole time.
This isn't the first time that I've helped her with it. She usually gets a return.
Which is a free loan to the government. She should change her withholdings and invest it.
She and I have talked about that.
Brought to you by Todd Andrews, Financial Consultants.
Yeah. Kling up. No foul called. Rebounded by Trikel. Quinn with the ball. Kicks it up to Kylie Schaefer. Good pass over cross court to Engelbert. Engelbert in the lane, up, no good. Throwing up kind of a left-handed hook shot from the hip. There's a 3 from Veronica Fessenmeyer, no good. Rebounded by Lil Chile. 8:58 left in the second half. Memorial has a comfortable lead up 53-24. Boy, the Old Abe defense tonight has been absolutely suffocating.
Definitely. And River Falls got to be careful about doing those kind of lazy passes a little bit. They got to snap those over there because
Engelbert had a wide open layup to the lane, but Wildcats called a timeout. We're going to take one more timeout and say thank you to Sarah Jenkins and Property Executives Realty.
Tony Jenkins, class of 2005. Joe Jenkins, class of 02. Once a Wildcat, always a Wildcat.
Liam Doherty, class of 21. My favorite memory as a Wildcat is playing in the state tournament.
Zach Johnson, class of 21. My favorite memory as a Wildcat is hitting the game-winning three-point shot in the sectional title game.
I'm Sarah Jenkins, your River Falls realtor. And just like these Wildcat superstars lighting up the court, I'm all about winning for our families, our community, and the River Falls Sports Broadcasting.
it's a great sponsor to have right there, Miss Sarah Jenkins.
Mrs. Sarah Jenkins.
One of the
Memorial
top.
is definitely putting some ball pressure and absolutely going for some skills, even in the half-court defense. Would love to see the Wildcats look to go, keep them honest and go backdoor every once in a while.
Stick for three off the back iron. Treichel and Cora Graham are going at it. Loose ball rebound controlled by Ava McCarthy. Shaw over to a wide open Cora Graham for three on the right side. Long rebound by Schaefer. Wildcats set up shot. Engelbert with the ball, guarded by Bast. Quinn all the way
Nice
to the cup,
take.
up and good. That was a smooth drive by the London Fog, Haley Quinn. Quinn has 10, and the Wildcats are trying to hit that 30-point mark here.
It's good to see Quinn drive it in like that, using her height. I think she has a real advantage. It could be using that even more.
I think they're going to get stick with the body on that one.
Is that her fourth?
It's the fourth team foul, and yes, the fourth
Yep.
personal on
Yeah.
Ryland Sticked. Evelyn Bast at the line for two shots. Bast in double figures, just a freshman with 10. And Bast hasn't shot too much tonight either. She's been very efficient from the floor.
It'd be interesting to see. This girl seems like she's not done growing. I can see
No,
her have
yeah.
potential to be a really tall.
Yeah, she looks like she has a little growth spurt left in her.
What's good when that happens, when they're small like that, they can develop all the ball skills and then they get taller.
Oh, yeah. Engelbert bump, no foul called. Stolen by Memorial, and Rhea Shaw with the lay-in. Well, we talked about it in pregame, Todd. There's another steal by Cora Graham, and a wide open Nora Kling, and that press. That right now they're in a 1-2-1-1 press. Little trapping zone press. Up 33, and Brandon Fanning still has the dogs called out. And that's one reason I think that the Eau Claire Memorial Old Abe have won by an average of 44 points in the last 5 games. And they are well on their way again tonight.
Well, it's interesting. It seems like their defense is getting even more aggressive with the lead.
As the game goes on.
I know.
Yeah, that trapping presses have been tough for the Wildcats to handle.
Quinn with a hand on it, but Addie Larson comes up with it, but then stolen by the Wildcats. Quinn guarded by McCarthy. Schaefer looking to pass down low, but gets over to Treichel out wide. Memorial still in a man-to-man defense. They've been in man all game, at least on the half-court side. 6:20 left in the second half. Memorial up 59-26.
Trickle to the rack. Nice move.
The Admiral, Abigail Trickle with the basket. Trickle has 10. How many rebounds does she have, Jenna?
I have her down for 7. Excuse me. Bast.
Bast for 3 from the left side.
Boy.
That girl is white hot from the outside.
They're still pressing.
Evelyn Bast with, I think she has 15 now. Evelyn Bast leads all scorers with 15 points. Her fellow freshman, Ava McCarthy, with 13.
The other thing this press is doing is when we do get it over, we're tending to rush or try to get it, like once we get it over, sometimes just pull it back, set up your offense. That's what a press is designed to, right? To do is force the tempo, speed things up, and it's doing that.
Trickle to Aubrey O'Malley.
Oh, good
O'Malley all
take.
the way in, no good. And rebounded by Addie Larson. Here come the old Abe. Bast over to McCarthy. McCarthy guarded by Quinn. I'll say she got away with the reach in, but she did not.
While they're doing this, you've had me wondering since halftime, what was the manager's special at Streeters? You mentioned you had it and then you walked away.
It's a burger.
Tell
just
us,
a
Greg.
burger.
Just tell us.
It's a
Just
name.
a burger.
I'm getting hangry
the
now.
manager's
Let's
special
go.
is a burger?
It's on the menu. It's called the manager special.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was legitimate.
Evelyn Bast straight to the rack on the baseline. Bast has 17 to lead all scorers. And the old Abe are up 64-28. Engelbert all the way in. Great drive, but doesn't get it to go.
We've struggled
McCarthy
a lot
with
in
a
layups.
rebound. How many rebounds does Ava McCarthy have
I
tonight?
have her down for 8.
There's a three-pointer by Katie Toutant. And Toutant knocks that one down, tickles the twine. And Memorial is firing on all cylinders tonight here in Kitty City.
God, tickled the twine. That just sounds oddly dirty.
Yes, get in there. Oh,
Ladies and
Sorry.
gentlemen, welcome to the Mama Bear broadcast.
I was excited there for a second. Todd wasn't lying. The pressure and the energy just doesn't back off.
No. If anything, they're ramping it up. And
From tip to horn, no doubt about it. Haley Quinn gets that first free throw to go.
Well, and you can see they've got a deep bench as well, which is allowing them to bring that energy.
That's exactly what they do. They have, let's see here, 5, 6,
Fresh legs.
7,
Now
8,
15,
9,
is
10.
she new into the game?
Yeah,
Sorry, I don't have a name there. Is 15?
15's is Delaney Clark.
Oh, she's been in, yep.
when you get this
Correct
kind
or
of
not?
lead,
What's that?
Is that her first time in the
I
game?
think
played?
so. I
Yeah,
think so.
okay, yep.
when you get this kind of a lead and you're doing that kind of a press, I'm not really sure what you're gaining out of it.
Well, one of the things that that they do, and that's part of the reason why they can do what they do. They have 10 girls. They're running 10, and they're pretty close to. They get pretty equal minutes.
Trico with a rebound there.
Trico with the rebound out to Engelbert. Engelbert switches
Nice
gears, goes
crossover.
left hand, and blocked by number 22, freshman Veronica Fessenmayer. Was some fabulous freshmen for head coach Brandon Fanning and some super sophomores as well.
Schaefer's back in the game.
Yeah, Kylie Schaefer back in the ball game for Coach Ian Sticht. On the court for your Wildcats, Sticht, Trickle, O'Malley, Schaefer, and Quinn. Stick for 3
Yes!
from the left side.
Girl.
Nothing but the bottom of the net for the Razor, ripping the nets. Ryland Stick with 5 on the night. Boy, that's a quick girl, too. Number 20, Callista Dow. Dow guarded by Schaefer.
Nice crossover.
Boy, Evelyn Bass is
Wow.
just bouncy,
Solid little player,
very
yeah.
coordinated, just smooth with the ball. Bass with 19. She leads all scores. She's had a heck of a ball game, too.
I'm curious how that fits into a whole season. As a freshman, you would think 19 would be a season high.
Bass with
Playing
the
tough
steal.
D.
And I think they're going to call a jump ball between Evelyn Bast and Haley Quinn. Number 15, Kylan Larson now in the ball game for the Wildcats. Ava Hoyt-Tomp back in for Memorial. Kylan Larson got some good JV time in the earlier game today. Junior varsity action. Quinn goes baseline up with the right hand.
Get in there.
I think she's going to be fouled by number 20, Callista Dow. Dow, also a freshman. Quinn at the line for 2 shots. Go ahead, Jenna.
Eau Claire, Memorial's at the top of the Big Rivers Conference standing. Is that correct?
Yes, they
I know Rice Lake
with
is
the
tough
win
and lots of
tonight,
this
they'll
stuff
be
too.
8-0.
Yeah, I didn't think they'd been beaten yet, but I missed that earlier.
I think Rice Lake gave them a pretty decent game.
Yep.
But yeah, they're undefeated in Big Rivers Conference play. They're 7-0 right now. In the next 3 minutes and 15 seconds, they will improve to 8-0 and 13-3 overall. Wildcats will drop to 9-8 and 3-5 in Big Rivers Conference play.
Credit to the Wildcats. Wildcats continue to play hard. They're continuing to hustle. You can see there's
nice
no giving
move
up in our
by
Cats.
number 24, Ava Hoyt-Tomp. Hoyt-Tomp with 5.
Oh, a lot of steps.
Evelyn Bass with a steal. Boy, when that girl gets a little bit more size and strength on her, look out for Evelyn Bass in the next couple years.
She is a good-looking player.
O'Malley up ahead to stick. Hoyt-Tomp with a partial block. And O'Malley knocks it out of bounds. That was Delaney Clark with the ball for Memorial. Well, next up, stick around too right after the game. And we're gonna talk. We'll have Abigail Trikel, Haley Quinn, and Eva Engelbert up here we'll have a trifecta of Wildcats here as the featured players of the game as Aubrey O'Malley drives in. Good shot, no good. Next up, the Wildcats will play Chippewa Falls right here in Kitty City on Friday. That game will not be broadcasted unless there's a guy named Mike D. Cayley that wants to do it. Or Marty Paulson. We've got 2 asks out there, and we have not heard a reply from either yet.
Partially blocked by a Bass there.
I wonder if how Marty Paulson would do on a basketball broadcast. I think he could do it. He could get it running. But we'll see. But anyway, I do not think there's going to be a broadcast Friday night. Todd is out of town. Jen and I are out of town. But the next broadcast we will have is Tuesday right here in Kitty City against the New Richmond Tiger.
Ooh, that's always a fun matchup.
Quinn stops and pops from about 20 feet. And the London Fog gets that one to go. She bangs that one down. Haley Quinn having a solid game tonight. She has 17. Wildcats are down 71-38, but a definite bright spot for River Falls has been the London Fog, Haley Quinn.
A minute 20 left, you're down by 30 plus. Seems like a time to bring on your bench.
Well, we'll see what Coach Dick has in store in the next minute and 20. Not a deep bench for the Wildcats anyways. I guess they have a few down there. Quinn all the way to the rack. Up, no good. A little strong.
Oh.
And I think they're going to call a foul on her. Quinn was trying to tie her up, but a frustration reach in from Haley Quinn, her 3rd and team 6th.
What is that? What is the etiquette? It's the winning team who pulls out all of their starters
they've done
first,
that.
correct?
Yep.
Yeah, they've done that for the most part.
Yeah, I know there's some girls out there who got quite a bit of time tonight too. But
or Hoyt-Tomp and Bast.
Yeah.
But Bass actually hasn't played a lot. She just, every time she shot, it's went in.
Yeah, we've said she's had a solid game.
Yeah.
I think she's probably shot like 8 times and probably made 7 of them.
One, you can definitely see Memorial, their style of play is to put on a lot of pressure defense to press. And so, this game allows them to get some of those young players some experience doing that and kind of playing your game plan.
That shot by Bass there, that's a shot some of the middle school and elementary girls watching them. She used her body to kind of create some space and did a little step back and had a wide open jumper. The clock's going to wind down. There's 12 seconds, 11 seconds now, and Wildcats turn it over. And ladies and gentlemen, that will be your ball game. I'm guessing the Old Abe will just kind of dribble this one out. Memorial improves to 13-3 on the season overall and 8-0 in Big Rivers Conference play. The Wildcats drop to 9-8 and 3-5. The Wildcats will host Chippewa Falls right here on Friday at 7:15 to continue the Big Rivers Conference play. We will not have that game broadcasted as far as I know. If we do, we'll put it out there. But stick around. We'll have our featured players of the game coming up in just a few moments. Haley Quinn, Eva Engelbert, and Abigail Treichel. Our next broadcasted game will be once again Monday, February 2nd at 7:15. That's a makeup from a weather game that got postponed. That'll be right here in Kitty City. The Wildcats will host the New Richmond Tiger on Monday, February 2nd. And just a few moments, I think they're coming up. Yeah, there they are. We'll get you girls over there. Here we go. There's that one. You guys all stand right there. There you go. Scoot over there a little bit, Eva. You want to zoom in a little bit on him, Robbie? All right, ladies and gentlemen, there are your Wildcats. Eva Engelbert on your left, Haley Quinn in the middle, and Abigail Treichel. Abigail, you first. That was I think in a half-court setting, there is not a lot of difference, I think, between the two teams. But when they get that press going and stuff, but how difficult was the press tonight?
I feel like every single thing we tried, they were just finding a way to stop us. Like, they're a really good defensive team, and we just were not finding ways to get around it. And I feel like it really stopped us because we played way more defense in that game than we did offense. And that's started to, like, eat away at our endurance and everything, and it just went kind of downhill from there. Yeah,
that's a good segue to you, Haley. So Coach Brandon Fanning from Memorial, they're running 10 or 11. They just come in and out and in and out. And you guys are kind of there's kind of like 6 or, maybe I think Coach Stick plays about 6, and it's just kind of all game. But did fatigue set in at all at any point in the game?
I think for sure, definitely, like, as the game goes on, we get a lot more tired than them because they're, like, getting consistent breaks. But we do try to work on it in practice, be as conditioned as we can, but can only do so much. And yeah, I think that definitely was a factor. Well,
and Eva, they had just really like when you guys were in your half court setting on offense, like I thought you guys, there was a lot of, I mean, even though the score was a little lopsided, but again, they're one of the better teams in the state. I mean, I don't think that's no secret. They're 8-0 in the conference. I mean, no other conference team has figured them out yet. But one of the bright spots that I take out of it, I thought your guys' half court offense was really good, and I actually thought your half court defense was good. I mean, you had some bright spots, and Eva, I just wanted to see what you thought were kind of some bright spots of the game.
Yeah, I feel like defensively
we
worked hard, and their players were really good, but I feel like we did as much as we could to, like, stop them. And we did good closing out because I feel like last time some different girls hit a lot of threes, so I feel like we kind of did a little bit better on that this time.
Right.
And then I feel like everyone was still trying as hard as they could, like, effort-wise.
Right. And one of the things too, like, and it's a blast to come up and talk on a broadcast after a big win and stuff. After a tough loss, it's not easy. And you guys you three came up here and talked. We agreed to do it, before, and it would have been pretty easy to just go to the locker room. Yeah, we'll get you next time. But you guys came up here to talk and kind of deal with it and stuff. And Abigail, that one of the question I had for you was, I mean, like, what do you do when you hit adversity? Like, you have adversity. You had a tough game tonight. Like, how do you got a couple winnable games coming up? What do you do to get back in the gym tomorrow and kind of get at that adversity for tonight?
I feel like a part of it is just learning from all my mistakes, because if you don't make mistakes, you're not going to get better, and you can't just be the same. Like, you're not always going to go on an uphill, even though it sucks sometimes, like when you do have rough games. So just coming up after it.
Hey, I appreciate you girls coming up. I'll let you get back to the locker room and stuff, but thanks again for coming. So we are not going to be broadcasting the Chippewa Falls game unless I find somebody, but I'm going to be out of town. But the next game that we will broadcast for sure is on Monday, February 2nd at 7:15. It's a makeup from a postponed game against New Richmond Tigers. We'll see you girls on Friday night. Good luck against the Chippewa Falls Cardinals, and go get them Friday night, okay?
Thank you.
All right,
Thanks,
you guys
Greg.
have a good night. Ladies and gentlemen, final score, Memorial 71, River Falls 38. Wildcats fall to 9-8 overall in the season and 3-5 in Big River's conference play. Memorial improves to 13-3 and a perfect 8-0 in Big River's conference play. But we'll see you this coming Monday, February 2nd at 7:15 right here in Kitty City. We sincerely appreciate you joining us tonight. Have a good night and stay warm.